Lesson 3. What is a copyright? Most forms of property are tangible. That is, they can be seen and touched. Such property includes land, buildings, automobiles, appliances, or anything else a person may possess. In contrast, however, copyright is an intangible form of property. As the word copyright suggests, what is owned is a right. This right has two aspects: the right to copy and the right to control copying. Copyright is a legal protection given to those who produce creative works. Originally, copyright was only for books, but now it includes magazines, newspapers, maps, plays, motion pictures, television programs, computer program software, paintings, photographs, sculpture, and musical compositions. Basically, a copyright protects an intellectual or artistic property. This type of property is unusual because it is normally intended for public use or enjoyment. If a person buys a book that has been copyrighted, the book, as an object, belongs to the person who bought it. But this person cannot make copies of the book or sell or give away. The right to make copies of the book belongs, instead, to the publisher, author, or whoever owns the copyright. Thus, if someone wants to copy all or part of a book, an application for permission must be made to the copyright owner. After receiving this application, usually the copyright owner will require payment of a fee. Some copyrighted works are difficult to protect. Music, for example, may be played or sung by anyone after it has been published. But if it is performed for profit, the performers must pay a fee, called a royalty, to the copyright owner. A similar principle applies to performances of plays. Anyone who wants to perform a play for profit must pay a royalty. There are two common ways of violating a copyright: plagiarism and piracy. The word plagiarism is from the Latin plagiaris, meaning someone who steals. Plagiarism means taking another's material and passing it off as one's own. It is normally an individual act. For example, an author's making use of someone else's published material and publishing it as their own. Piracy, unlike plagiarism, is usually not an individual act. More often, it is done by a group of people. Piracy is usually a business of reproducing copyrighted material for profit without permission of the owners. Piracy has become a sizable and profitable business in some nations. Technological advances have made piracy quite easy. Nearly anyone can duplicate a computer program, videotape, phonograph record, or television show at home. Mass production of private material only requires more equipment and a sales network. Nearly every artistic or intellectual work created before the 20th century is not copyrighted and thus belongs to the public. This includes all books written in past centuries, as well as paintings, sculpture, and musical masterpieces. Anyone can, therefore, perform a play by Shakespeare or play the music of Mozart. Their works were created before there were copyright laws.